Ever feel stuck between a rock and a hard place? Like, you finally bought your dream home, but now you're drowning in that monthly mortgage payment? But then again, wouldn't it be amazing to watch your money grow with some smart investments? Yeah, we've all been there. The age-old question, should you pay off your mortgage early or invest that extra cash? In this video, we're going to dive into the heart of this financial dilemma and help you make an informed decision. There's no easy answer because it really depends on your individual situation, market conditions, and your mortgage interest rate. Let's unlock the mystery of mortgages. These financial tools can help you achieve homeownership, but understanding how they work is crucial before you dive in. Alright, so here's the breakdown. A mortgage is essentially a loan you take out from a bank to buy a house. There are 3 key factors that determine how much you'll repay over time. Principal. This is the amount of money you borrow from the bank. Think of it as the price tag of your house. Interest rate. This is the percentage of the principal you pay the bank for lending you the money. The higher the interest rate, the more you'll end up paying overall. Loan term. This is the length of time you have to repay the mortgage, typically in years. The longer the loan term, the lower your monthly payment will be, but you'll also pay more interest in the long run. Here's an example to illustrate this. Let's say you borrow $200,000 for your mortgage with an interest rate of 5% and a loan term of 30 years. Using a mortgage calculator, we can see that your monthly payment would be around $1,073. But wait, there's more to the story. This is a simplified example, and a real mortgage statement will show you a breakdown of how much goes towards paying off the principal each month and how much goes towards interest. The key thing to remember is that interest compounds over time. This means that the interest you pay is calculated on the remaining loan balance, not just the original amount you borrowed. So, early on in your loan term, a larger portion of your monthly payment goes towards interest, but as you make payments, more and more of your money goes towards principal, reducing the amount of interest you accrue over time. Now, let's briefly discuss the different types of mortgages available. Fixed rate mortgage. This type of mortgage offers a fixed interest rate throughout the entire loan term. This means your monthly payment will stay the same for the life of the loan, providing stability and predictability. Adjustable rate mortgage, ARM. With an ARM, the interest rate can adjust periodically, typically every few years. This can be risky if interest rates rise, as your monthly payment could increase significantly. However, ARMs can sometimes offer a lower initial interest rate than fixed-rate mortgages. Finally, let's touch on the potential tax benefits of mortgages. In some countries, like the United States, you may be able to deduct the interest you pay on your mortgage from your taxable income. This can save you money on your taxes. However, it's important to consult with a tax professional to see if you qualify for this deduction. Understanding these key concepts will give you a solid foundation for making informed decisions about your mortgage. We'll delve deeper into the pros and cons of paying off your mortgage shortly. Now, let's shift gears and talk about investing in the stock market. This complex system allows you to invest in companies by buying shares of their ownership. When a company performs well, its share price typically increases, potentially leading to a profit for you, the investor. As you can see from this chart, the stock market has historically exhibited an upward trend over the long term. For example, the S&P 500, a stock market index that tracks 500 large-cap U.S. companies, has delivered an average annualized return of around greater than 10% historically, more than the interest you are paying on your 5% loan. So, in this instance, you need to make the decision by comparing rates. Will you keep more money in your pocket by paying down your mortgage, or will you invest and make more in the long term because of the higher rate? But here's the catch. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. The stock market can be volatile, with periods of significant ups and downs. Crashes and corrections can happen, and it's important to be prepared for these fluctuations. Here's the takeaway. To navigate these fluctuations, diversification is crucial. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different sectors and asset classes to mitigate risk. Think of it like building a strong portfolio. A mix of different investments acts as a safety net, minimizing the impact of a downturn in any single area. While the stock market can offer potentially higher returns compared to traditional savings accounts, it's not without risks. Remember, there's always the possibility of your money losing value in the short term. However, by investing for the long haul and staying diversified, you can potentially harness the power of the market's historical growth trends to achieve your financial goals. We'll explore these risks and rewards in more detail later, but for now, let's move on to strategies for paying off your mortgage early. Alright, so you're eager to accelerate your mortgage payoff journey? Here are some strategies to consider. Embrace the bi-weekly approach. Instead of making one large monthly payment, consider splitting it into 2 smaller payments made every 2 weeks. This effectively translates to 13 payments a year instead of 12, shaving some time off your loan term. Small steps, big impact. Round up your monthly payment. Let's say your payment is $1,234. Round it up to $1,250. This seemingly small amount adds up over time, painlessly chipping away at your principal balance. Refinancing for a reset. Refinancing your mortgage can be a powerful tool. If interest rates have dropped since you took out your original loan, refinancing to a lower rate can significantly reduce your monthly payment or shorten your loan term. However, keep in mind there are closing costs associated with refinancing, so make sure the math works out in your favor. Remember, consistency is key. By incorporating these strategies into your routine, you can make a noticeable difference in your mortgage payoff timeline. We'll explore the pros and cons of early mortgage payoff next. Now that you're armed with strategies for early mortgage payoff, let's weigh the pros and cons to see if it's the right move for you. Pros: peace of mind. There's a certain sense of security that comes with owning your home outright. No more monthly mortgage payments hanging over your head can be a huge weight off your shoulders. Reduced debt. Paying off your mortgage eliminates a significant debt obligation. This frees up a substantial portion of your monthly cash flow, which you can then use for other financial goals or simply enjoy a more comfortable lifestyle. Lower overall interest paid. The sooner you pay off your mortgage, the less interest you'll end up paying over the life of the loan. This can be a significant amount of money saved, especially with long-term mortgages. Cons: lower potential returns. Here's the trade-off. By putting your money towards your mortgage, you're potentially missing out on higher returns you could earn by investing that money in the stock market or other investment vehicles. Historically, the stock market has offered higher average returns than mortgage interest rates. Reduced liquidity. When you pay off your mortgage, your money is tied up in your house. While it's an asset, it's not as readily accessible as cash. This could be a disadvantage if you face unexpected expenses or need emergency funds. Opportunity cost. There's an opportunity cost associated with early mortgage payoff. The money you're using to pay down your mortgage could be used to pursue other financial goals, such as saving for retirement or college education. Remember, the decision of whether to pay off your mortgage early is a personal one. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, and the best approach will depend on your individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and financial goals. We'll discuss some helpful tips for making this decision in the conclusion, so stay tuned. Alright, to wrap things up, we've explored the world of mortgages and investing, and the debate of whether to prioritize paying off your mortgage early or focus on investing. Remember, there's no magic answer. The best approach depends on your individual situation, risk tolerance, and financial goals. Consider your risk tolerance. Are you comfortable with the potential ups and downs of the stock market? Or do you prefer the guaranteed return, your principal, from paying down your mortgage? Think about your financial goals. Are you saving for retirement, a child's education, or a dream vacation? To help you make this decision, I've included some helpful resources in the description box below, including financial calculators and investing guides. These tools can help you crunch the numbers and determine the best path forward for you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more personal finance content. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on paying off your mortgage early versus investing? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me today, and happy hunting for financial freedom.